Environmental cooperation took center stage at Eco Expo Central Asia 2026 in Samarkand, as ministers from member states of the Economic Cooperation Organization gathered for their first environment meeting in 12 years. Participants discussed climate change, land degradation, biodiversity conservation, and measures to strengthen regional cooperation in addressing shared environmental challenges. The meeting concluded with the adoption of the Eco-Environmental Cooperation Framework Program for 2026-2030, as well as the Samarkand Declaration on Regional Environmental Cooperation.
The declaration includes a broad program of cooperation covering environmental sustainability, safety, biodiversity conservation, and other key areas. We agreed that the actions following the Samarkand meeting should become more active and practical. One of the important initiatives under consideration is the development of an early warning system. This mechanism would help countries respond more effectively to sand and dust storms, as well as other potential environmental threats and natural hazards affecting the region. Indeed, Minister Aziz Abduhakimov informed us about the recent meeting between the presidents of Uzbekistan and Kazakhstan, during which a decision was made to strengthen cooperation in this area. Azerbaijan is also highly interested in participating in these efforts because, as you know, we experience the consequences of dust storms originating in Central Asia.
Representatives also highlighted the importance of sharing knowledge and practical experience between countries, as the region faces growing environmental pressures, including desertification, water scarcity, and climate change.
That is why effective responses to these challenges must also be developed jointly. For Uzbekistan, it is particularly important that the launch of this process is taking place today in Samarkand. We proceed from the simple but important understanding. Today the region needs not only political dialogue, but also a common analytical basis, shared understanding of environmental priorities, and more coordinated approaches to addressing common environmental challenges.
Another meaningful event hosted within the Eco Expo is a high-level plenary session on green investments and innovation. The key outcome of the session was the signing of the Samarkand Statement on the Regional Environmental Performance Review of Central Asia, reaffirming the region's commitment to joint action on climate change, water scarcity, air pollution, and biodiversity loss. The event also launched the next phase of the Regional Environmental Performance Review for 2026-2028. Participants discussed priorities including sustainable water management, climate resilience, biodiversity conservation, waste management, and green financing, with recommendations to be presented in 2028.
And so we are discussing on this matter, and the request from the Uzbekistan was to establish a center in the Uzbekistan, especially early warning systems related with the monitoring of the SDS, because in one center for time being was available, one in Jeddah in Saudi Arabia, another one is China. It is much far away from your regions, especially in Central Asia. So it is on our agenda to how can we realize such a center in Uzbekistan, and to not only solve for the Uzbekistan's problems, for the vicinities countries as well.
Officials noted that strengthening green investment and innovation will play an important role in supporting both economic growth and environmental sustainability in the years ahead. It is Sivil Rajab reporting from Samarkand, Uzbekistan, A News.